All right, so just gonna go over all the different things that were shown in the stream. Just finished. So we'll go over all of the. Let's go back over everything that was shown. So first, main story, chapter 3. Let me make this bigger. So we got the main story, chapter 3. There's gonna be unlocked, and that'll be starting right after the update. We finally see the, and I believe it might be. I don't know if it's the final part of the story or if it's going to be another part after this, but that'll be unlocking. Then what was shown next? Palace map update. Just a new update coming with the palace. Of course, since it's opening up, you got the map update. Next, they showed off a trailer for Platone. Probably I'm not gonna go through the trailer. This is the image that they have for Ice Princess. Of course, we know she has the dual element. This thing that they showed for the buffs, just showing that some of the stuff. This was made before all the buffs and everything that were completed, so they just showing that everything in yellow was showing what the buffs were, and everything just the white was what was already there. So the next slide that they showed, I'm just gonna kind of run through a lot of this stuff. Probably not gonna go like real in depth of the skills or anything. Maybe in a different video. I might do a video or something. It's showing her cross scale Katone, role assassin, attribute wind and ice. And just give her showing what she excels at, how to go about using her. Shines in mono or dual attribute parties. This Katane excels as an attacker in both wind and ice attribute parties. More members of the same attribute, the better Katane performs. He also enhances the attribute attacks of allies. This is her awareness 0. Well, I might read through all of it. Like I said, with the yellow, we see where she actually has a buff. The awareness 0, Swan on the ice. Cross skill Katone has 2 modes. Spring and Winter. During battle, she can freely change between modes while Spring Edge and Winter's Edge is not active. When changing modes, the attribute of her skills and highlight change. At the start of battle, she will be in Spring mode, but if there are more allies in the party that have the Ice attribute than the Wind attribute, she will be in Winter mode. And the buff that she got, I'll probably just go over the buffs, and that might be it. To just kind of go through everything that was shown. For every 1 Spring's vestige or Winter's vestige stack she gains, permanently increases attack by 5%, stacks up to 7 times. And let's see next for talent performance scoring. When a win ally is in a party, increase frost scale Photones wind damage by 33%. When an ice ally is in the party, increase frost scales Photones ice damage by 33%. Technical scoring. While in spring mode, each time an ally attacks with the wind attribute, increase party's attack by 8.1% for 2 turns, stacks up to 5 times. While in winter mode, each time frost scale Photone gains a shield, increases party defense by 9%, stacks up to 2 turns. Stacks of defense by 9% for 2 turns, stacks up to 4 times. This is the one I caught with the text in it. I'm gonna pull the other one up real quick. No, I guess that's the only one I caught. Never mind. Alright, so her ice attribute, Frozen Wings, activate Winter's Edge for 1 turn and deal ice damage to 1 foe, equal to 229% of attack. While Winter's Edge is active, when an ally takes an attack, grants Glacial Heart to all allies, protecting them from up to 1,301 damage. This effect can be activated up to 2 times. Also, when allies deal ice damage with the skill, highlight, or resonance, gain 1 winner's vestige stack. And we see here this yellow, this attack that was attack percentage was buffed. When Winter's Edge ends, then all Winter's vestige stacks and deal ice damage to the target selected that turn equal to a number of Winter's vestige stacks up to 4. So this was up, I guess, added more stacks up to 4. A 27.9% attack. This damage is counted as a resonance. Let me see, did I skip over those other ones? Let me make sure I did. I did. Okay, the wind attribute. I don't know how to pronounce that. Activate Spring Edge for 1 turn and deal wind damage to 1 foe equal to 92.8% of attack. 3 hits. So that's the buff that was added to the attack. While Spring Edge is active, when allies deal wind damage with the skill, highlight or resonance, deal wind damage to the selected target equal to 20% of Frost Opponent's attack, and gain 1 Spring Vestige stack. When Spring Vestige Edge ends, spend all Spring Vestige stacks and deal wind damage to the target selected that turn equal to number of Spring Vestige stacks plus 4. This is the buff right here. Times 36.4% of attack. This damage is counted as resonance. And from what they were saying, and I believe it's basically the skill is basically that you're gonna use is basically like 3 and then 1 or 2. I'll pull up what's it called after. Let me see. Okay, the next with awareness, I might just show it. I don't know if I'm gonna read through all of it. Okay, so this is the. I think this might be skill 2. Wind attribute. You wind damage to 1 foe equal to 73.8% of attack. 3 hits with a 30% chance to inflict wind swept. So again, the yellow is where we got the buff. When Spring Edge is active, gain one more Spring's Vestige stack, and also inflict Spiral Sequence for 2 turns. Buff here. When Frostgale Plutone attacks a foe with Spiral Sequence, increases critical damage by 29.3%. Ice attribute, Ice Burst, deal ice damage to one foe equal to 152.7%. Will attack with 97.6% chance to inflict freeze. Since the target is already frozen, inflict on ice for 2 turns. Increase ice damage taken by foes on ice by 13.7%. Again, all the buffs are in the yellow. What's next? When attribute, I guess it's the I think these are new. Zephyr, deal wind damage to all foes equal to 30. Oh, this is the other maybe skill 3. I'll have to check. Deal wind damage to all foes equal to 31.3%. 3 hits. When Spring Edge is active, gain 2 more Spring Vestige stack. And that's the buff. You get 2 more. I'm assuming it was just 1 before. Ice attribute, Sapphire Storm, deal ice damage to all foes equal to 83.8% of attack, with a 48.8% chance to inflict freeze. When Winter's Edge is active, increase the skill's damage by 20. Try to run through this a little bit faster. Don't want it too long. And we have the highlight, spring mode and winter mode. Deal wind damage to one foe equal to 212.5%. So this got a buff of attack for 3 hits. When Spring's Edge is active, gain 1 more Spring's Vestige stack. The additional stack can exceed the maximum limit. Otherwise, deal 1 more hit of wind damage to select target. Winter mode, deal ice damage to one foe equal to 380.6% of attack, with 38.3% chance to inflict Icebound. When Winter's Edge is active, increased chance to inflict Icebound by 29.3%. Otherwise, increase highlight damage by 20%. Okay, we go to the next slide, showing off her weapon. And her 5-star weapon, increase attack by 30%. Each time Frostgale Plutone gains a Spring Vestige or Winter's Vestige stack, increase critical rate by 5.4% for 2 turns. This effect can stack up to 3 times. When activating Spring's Edge or Winter's Edge, increase wind or ice damage by 27% for 2 turns. And her awareness, this is awareness 1 through 3. I'm not going to read through all this, just show it for a second. No buffs for her awareness 1 through 3. As going to show, the only buffs are in awareness 0 and awareness 4. See, with the awareness 4, the buff comes from to the highlight damage, so 35% for the highlight damage. And that's all for her, for Plutone. Then we got her synergy coming up. I can't remember what they said her synergy does. If I remember correctly, I think it's that she can take down the amount of time that you need to complete tasks. I think that's what it was. So her synergy starts after the update. Um, Also, we have the thieves secret for her that starts. Okay, we get different rewards and things for completing these. So we want to make sure we go ahead and go through that to get the rewards. Then we have new combat area for combat, trial of the astrolabe, I believe is how you pronounce it. And this is my first time seeing it, but they said that it came with 3.0 with the Chinese Asian version. So what it basically is, you got these what is it, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, you got these 13 areas, and I believe you have 17 or 18 chances to complete all of them. So you can if you like fail, you can do it as many times until you like run out of chances. But from what they were showing, you'll have they'll have a description of the thing, so it'll kind of give you an idea of what you need to bring. But each character, from what it was showing, it seemed like you can only use them 4 times. So you have to kind of go through, you can look at all of it, but you go through and plan how you want to use. And if there's some teams or some characters that you haven't built or used, like some of the 4-star or early 5 stars, I know for me, I'm gonna probably need to go through and build some of those, just so like going through these smaller lower, I guess some are like lower level, because these ones with the color, they're harder. So going through some of these, I might be able to use some of the older characters. But I just need to go through and build, and I'm pretty sure somebody will have some strategies or something to use with this. But if you can complete all these with 1 turn, the turns that you have left, you'll be able to exchange those turns for rewards. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I know I can. I might need to optimize some teams and things more, and go back and level up some of the first characters that came in the game. So we'll go through and see how we can do. Try to clear everything in 1 turn. This is just showing some more information on it. A challenging trial featuring constellation themed stages. Each stage has limits of times you can challenge or use the same character. How can you conquer these limitations? Obtain Mindscape training items by clearing each stage. Each rare item in stages at higher level. Earn rare items in stages at higher level. So you'll be able to, as you can see down here, you got the shards for the Mindscape, and you got some new items as well for the Mindscape, and also the other areas of the Mindscape are finally going to be unlocked. So it'll just be adding more to the power of your character. So they gave an example showing some different stuff as far as how Joker's new Mindscape and Marianne's new Mindscape. Now I know they said I believe they added more things, so there might be some newer things added to the Mindscape from the Asian and Chinese versions as well. So yeah, they got more added here. So we finally be able to unlock those areas in the second part of the Mindscape. Wander will be getting a new weapon. Increases attack damage, critical damage. Weapon greatly boosts Wander damage output. This will be can get it from exploring in the new palace coming up with the next update. Companion coins can be exchanged for upgrade crystals. Got new music added to the band club. 2 songs, Whims of Fate and Hee Ho. I know they said Hee Ho is only like 29 seconds long. I need to go through and do the band stuff. I hadn't really done any of it for real. Also, Phantom Idol level 75 and 80 going to be getting rewards. So there's going to be more stuff, rewards for the Mindscape. And this is only for 5-star characters. So any 5-star characters, if you already leveled them up to 80, you'll be getting 2 additional rewards once the update hits. So I know for me, right now, I do have every 5-star in it. Well, I have every character in the game, but I do have every 5-star and all of them at level 80. So once that drops, I'll be able to get all those rewards. Lufel's business plan, next one coming for Plan 4. They're just showing different things it's gonna be added. Just to be able to get from this upgrade plan. Materials for Wander's weapon, as well as shards to upgrade a 5-star weapon. So that's pretty cool. Also, more rewards for clearing the main story, up to 1,280 metajoules and Persona Black Frost. That's just progressing through the story in the palace. As well as sign in, 7-day login for 7 millicoins, platinum millicoins. Make sure you sign in and get those. Cool for some weapons. And that's basically it. They also show some just some data. Well, I'll go ahead and show you this too. Of course, the official website. If you sign in every month, you get like a small amount of metajoules, and you also get a little bit more metajoules if you buy from the site. This is just going over the summary for the half-year anniversary, giving more information, showing the January 8th update. And then they had some rankings and things for quality rating, top 5, full set of capsule collectors, top 5 accomplice synergy. I forgot to I didn't take the screenshot, but I think the top 1 for the quality of rating, somebody had like 3,000, over 3,500. So that means they might have maxed out like the weapon, characters. I'm not sure if it was like the awareness, capsule collection, and top accomplices with synergy rank 20. And that was basically it. Well, I'll show the top. These were the top, the 5th, 3rd, and 4th. I didn't get Yumi's slot, but Yumi was 2nd, and the 1st was Yao Ling. And they show on the top four uh, from top 5 accomplices, close friend, and soulmate. So it's just the women. So this is the ratings for them. And then of course they always give out meta jewels. They're gonna be sent to all players. So 1,000 meta jewels and also 5 conquer films. And that's all that they showed. This everything coming with the update in 3.0, and that'll be updating on the 8th of January 2026. So again, main story chapter 3, phase 3 unlocked, new character Frosty Capone, new content, trial of Astrolabe, and in-game updates. So yeah, that's a wrap, and that's gonna be a wrap for me. Doing all this on stream, so this, I guess it was about last a couple hours. They did show some real world collabs, but all that is in Japan. So, but that's gonna be it for me. I appreciate everybody that came on, and I'll be putting this as a video, just going through all the stuff, that all the updates and things. But that's a wrap. Everybody have a good one. Be cool. Stay safe out there. Remember to show love of Christ, and God bless. Peace.